As a kid, which was a while ago, you only saw certain movies once a year. The Wizard of Oz only came on once a year. And you gathered around, and everybody got themselves together, and the CBS Eye would come up, and then you knew, and if you had a black and white television, you never knew Oz had any color. I was an adult before I realized that there was some sort of shift.
Wizard of Oz was a movie that I saw on television first. Every year they would play Wizard of Oz, and I remember being incredibly frightened once again by the Wicked Witch of the West.
Well, as a child, she took the dog, so she was the Wicked Witch. But then comes the Good Witch of the North and explains sort of why the Wicked Witch of the West exists. I mean, there's a balance to everything. It's like that may look like evil, but she just doesn't have enough love, and I just thought it was so beautifully balanced.
The dream of Dorothy and Toto, the little dog. It's wonderful for children. It's wonderful for all ages. Anyone that has hope that everything will be all right and it'll all come good, it'll all come around.
Somewhere Over the Rainbow means so many different things to me. In the film, they almost cut it, and that's the thing that I think of the most. They almost cut that song, which would have been terrible, and they left it in, and it became the dream song and the hope song for everybody.
It's so melancholy in so many ways because it just, you're hoping and wishing for something better, and every kid who had some type of hard knocks or some type of just isolation in any kind of form can relate to that song. And as an adult, you even relate to it because you remember the child that you once were.
To be able to transport people and entertain them with music and dance and fantasy and fear and all the elements that were there, it really doesn't happen that much anymore because we're so jaded, and so much has happened with technology that, it's going to be a while before we allow ourselves to be transported like that, and that it's one of those films that does it time and time again.